Don't say that we did not warn you. At 12:20 tomorrow on the dot, your phone is going to blast that awful, annoying tone, that emergency alert that we're used to getting. This time it won't be for a missing kid or an evacuation warning. It'll be a test from the federal government. Our Steve Stager spent the last year and a half reporting on this system, so hey, we figure he's best to explain it.
Think you can opt out of tomorrow's emergency alert test? Think again. The only way to not have your phone blare at 12:20 on Wednesday is to shut it off or turn off cell service. By law, anytime the federal government sends a wireless emergency alert, or WIA, carriers are ordered to deliver it.
It exists because in federal regulations and federal code, there has to be a system that the President of the United States can send or notify the American public about any kind of messaging, emergency messaging.
After Hurricane Katrina, the federal government decided to allow local communities to use that wireless emergency alert system to target phones in a specific area about emergencies there. You may know WIA through its most common use, Amber Alerts, or the message all of Colorado got last week when police in Colorado Springs sent an alert to every phone statewide about the suspect who hit and killed a parole officer.
You don't have to do anything to your cell phone. You don't have to go to any websites to enroll to get these alerts.
This system can be used to target smaller areas like neighborhoods under evacuation. But tomorrow's test will target all of the United States. FEMA says the test will help them determine how the system is functioning. What it won't help are local emergency managers who want to know more about how the alerts work in their areas.
So when the phone companies broadcast this signal to their consumers, they're not required to track whether or not the consumer received the message. There's no feedback loop. So there's no way to understand who got the message and who didn't.
Our investigation over the last year and a half found problems with messages overshooting their boundaries, causing issues, leaving emergency managers begging the feds to force cell phone companies to make the system more reliable.
And certainly if you had a cell phone and your carrier didn't allow you to call 911, that would be a problem for you. I'm sure there'd be some visceral reaction to that. So we want literally the same level of performance on our warning side of the house.
So emergency managers also don't know how many people have turned their alerts on their phones off because of some of those problems in the past. Again, you won't be able to avoid tomorrow's test by opting out of the alerts on your phone. The only thing you will do if you opt out is cut yourself off from the first responders who are trying to get your attention to tell you that your life is in danger. I will yell that from the mountaintops, Mark, that if you turn your messages off, that folks don't have a way to get in touch with you if something is coming your way. I don't understand why people do it. I understand the messages are annoying. Keep them on.
But quite literally, it's a matter of life and death in some situation.
Absolutely.
We all know that sound, that just awful ringing sound that you get from your phone. It startles you and immediately. Anytime that so many people, that quite literally anybody with a phone gets these, you're going to have conspiracy theories. Something's going on. Something's wrong. Nothing's wrong here. This is just a test.
What's wild is I've already heard FEMA trying to dispel some of those myths. One is that this is going to activate a microchip that was injected into you when you got the vaccine. Obviously, that's bat guano. Can't say the real word on TV. But you know,
that's crazy.
This is a system that has existed for a long time, and they are required to do this test at least once every 3 years. Last time they did it was 2021. This time it's going to go to all phones just to make sure the system's up and running and working. And hopefully if they find any problems with carriers, they'll sort it out. But no, it's not going to activate your microchip. You got to go to your vet for that.
No.
Yeah.
Steve stated with the warning, before the warning,
Yep.
that you'll get tomorrow.